God damn it, China. Okay, so here's the story with this. So, a couple days ago, I sit down on my bed because I need to tie my shoes because I'm about to go out. So, I've only done this about a million times before and I think nothing of it. So, I sit down and immediately the bed goes ka-chunk, chunk, and then I slip a little and the bed's lower all of a sudden. And I'm like, what the hell just happened? So, so the first thing I notice is that this thing is starting to stick out a little, and that this board is down, less down than it is now. It was up to it was sort of here, about that high and this out, if you know what I'm saying. So I was like, oh shit, this bed is done for. So what's holding it in is there's I don't really know if you can see that. There's two little pins down there. You can sort of see that first one right about um, right where my finger is pointing. There's the top one, and that one's the bottom one. You can kind of see it poking out a little. So those little pin-like things, they're stuck in there, and they hold this little, clip. But what happened is, every now and again, I would notice that on all four sides, the pins would sometimes come out. At that time, I didn't really know what they were for, so I would just push them back in, just like, okay, whatever. And I guess when this happened, they were just not in the mood. But what was weird is they weren't out at all. They were barely out when I noticed. Because you can see that that one on the top is basically fully in, and that one on the bottom is just barely sticking out a little, and that's really only a result of the wood there kind of giving way a little. I'll try and get a good shot of that. I don't know if I can. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. So the wood down there is sort of bent and out. So that pin is just done for. China has come for the bed. And today, when I went to sit down because I had just finished picking up my room, the bed slipped even further, and now I see this thing cutting through the wood. And I'm like, oh, great. So, immediately I realized that this bed might cave in at any second. So I had to move these crates out of there. They used to be over there. Just random stuff, just some nonsense and some detergent. I don't want the bed to crush those liquid bottles because if it does, then we're gonna have a mess. Way worse than just the bed caving in. And also because some of this stuff is really valuable to me. So, yeah, I'm not in the mood to lose that. So, great. We already went to IKEA to look at some bed frames, and I think we're probably going to go back today, or we might look somewhere else. We gotta see. This bed wasn't from IKEA. I forget where it was from, but it's held up solid for about 5 years now. Originally we got the bed, and then we got the dressers, and that thing sort of in a different color just so it would stand out, but it's all the same shit anyway. But it was just weird how, oh, and that little spot, for whatever reason, is like my head took the paint away somehow. I don't know how the fuck that happened. But this bed kind of has been in shit condition for the past couple months, either way. Some of the paint's starting to chip off on the corners, one's been scratching it here and there. Not good. So, this is actually one of my longer lasting bed frames, though, so that's nice. So, now we gotta get a new bed frame, and hopefully this thing doesn't cave in any further. You can actually see here how this board pushed away this one. This is where this leg used to be, and now it's just been pushed further. Fucking hell. Fucking mess. Fucking mess. China has struck again. First it was the chair, now it's the bed. Fuck's sake. Well, I'm gonna go get a new bed, and I'll update you folks when I do. Hopefully it's less Chinese. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.